Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Homeworld, the Deserts of Kharak. The developers were kind enough to give me a preview key of this, so I am going to be giving you guys a complete review and gameplay preview right in front of your very eyes right now. Alright, so this is the game. This is the RTS Desert simulation combat strategy game. It's pretty awesome. I really like it, actually. It's very good. I've started playing through the campaign. I've probably put around 5 or 6 hours into this game in total. That includes skirmishes and campaigns. The multiplayer is not up to speed yet, because obviously it's not been launched yet. This is before it goes out, but hey ho, I thought we'd take a little look at loads of different aspects of the game anyway. Alright, first things first, and I will take you to the options menu for just a little bit, because usually I don't really take you to the options menu, but now I'm going to for a very good reason, I feel. Okay, settings, yep, all fine, loads of graphic options, fine sound options, you get to choose how many voices, you get to choose subtitles, gameplay, yep, this is fine. I mean, if this makes a difference to you, then yeah, you can change your language to a whole bunch of stuff. You can change the pan speed, all of this stuff, right? I am literally fine with everything here. Apart from this, and this really pisses me off. And these controls, I'm clicking on them right now. You see that? All of them are hard bound to keys, which really sucks. It really sucks. And yep, you know what? I can totally appreciate why they are, hard bound as they are. But some of the stuff I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not a huge fan of certain keys being bound to certain letters, and I would like to change that. But unfortunately, I can't, because the keys are super hard bound. So I would imagine that all of the in-game art assets are actually made with the default keys, like slapped on them, and therefore you can't have redebindable controls. And I think that is a real shame. Pretty much one of the major gripes that I actually have with this game. And if that's a major gripe, then you know that this is a pretty darn good game. All right, so as I said, I'm a fair bit through the campaign. That will be going up on my channel later on today, after the embargo is lifted as well. Well, when you see this, it'll be today, so to speak. But basically, this is the third game in the Homeworld collection, so to speak. The Homeworld Remastered collection was put up, and then this is, well, it's not part of the collection, but you get the collection if you have pre-ordered this game. And yeah, this is like the third game in the series of the Homeworld games, and we play the Coalition, well, in the campaign, Coalition, or you can play the Gaussian. Honestly, it's 6 1/2 dozen. It doesn't really make a difference. Everybody looks pretty darn cool. I'm gonna stick with the Coalition because I love the way that all of these units operate, and I think they look badass. Absolutely badass. So a quick little rundown of how things work. This is your entire base in the desert. This entire game is set in the desert, and my oh my, what a fantastic setting to have a game in. I've never seen an RTS game so heavily focused on just purely desert warfare, and that's interesting for a whole multitude of reasons. Well, one, obviously, it gives you really fucking cool vehicles like this. I mean, this carrier, it's got bloody tank tracks on. It can launch aircraft, it can create vehicles, it can collect resources. Well, it can't collect resources, but it can build vehicles to collect resources. It's absolutely amazing. And you've also got these massive, like, dune buggies, so to speak. They're called base runners, but they look like massive buggies, and they jump over the mountains, the sand dunes, the sand mountains. They're not, yeah, sand mountains. Let's go with sand mountains, yeah. And it's very cool. Yeah, and then you've also got some smaller stuff over here. All right, let's go ahead. I've chosen my traditional blue and orange. And where do we want to do? Well, there's not actually that many maps at the moment, so we can't really choose between a whole wide variety. But there's a couple. I would have liked, if at all possible, to see a little bit more of the map selection side of things, because there's not much here. There's really not much here. Yeah, teams are still unbalanced. We are unfortunately going to have to load an AI in, and something that I should note is that two things make this a difficult matchup: the AI, which is bloody amazing even at easy, and my not being very good. Like, when I say I'm not very good, I'm okay, right? I'm not the best player in the world, obviously, but I don't think I'm the worst either. Maybe that's just me saying that. I might be the worst player in the world. So there's a couple of win conditions here that we could select. Artifact retrieval, basically it's capture the flag sort of thing. That means you have to go and collect some stuff at certain points on the map. You have to collect artifacts at certain points in the map. I have a little bit of difficulty explaining that. I do apologize. That's unnecessary. We don't need that nonsense. We're going to go for carrier annihilation. That's right, carrier annihilation. And don't forget, this is in skirmish mode, so yeah, wish me luck, folks. Wish me luck. Alright, so, as I was saying earlier, everything is hotkeyed, and for the most part, everything is fine for hotkeys. It's just some things just not a big fan of. Yeah, also, the graphics, bloody amazing, and I don't really want to talk about them right now because we're not actually in game, and I can't really tell you about them. But yeah, I mean, you can't really see them with your own eyes until you're in game. So yeah, you know what, we're gonna be fingers crossed, hoping that we'll get into this game very, very soon, so I can show you exactly what we're about. All right, so this is the game. This is it. This is the carrier that we've got. This is how we build units. All of these options down here. I mean, obviously these are all hotkeyed, so when you're a pro, you can hotkey. I don't know why it's not hotkeyed in a better manner. I mean, E, yes, I get that. R, I guess that. I mean, T, yep, I get that. And then, what's that? That's bloody C. I mean, why would I want to hotkey C? And just having the ability to rebind that would be, you know, a little bit nicer, I think. I really would like to do that, if at all possible, but hey-ho. We've got our salvagers on the go here, and they are mining resources from these piles. We've got two currencies in this game. We've got construction units, and we've got resource units, okay? So the blue stuff and the orange stuff. Pretty simple, right? Let's go and make a couple more salvagers. We do need a couple more salvagers. Just two will do fine, thank you very much for now. Yeah, so also there's a sensors overlay, and this is the area where you'll be controlling things for the most part. We'll talk a little bit about that as we progress. I want you to go over here, buddy. I also want to set the rally point as somewhere over there. Yeah, so to me the hotkeys just don't seem very logical, and you know, I like that. I like that the hotkeys are a thing, and I like that it feels so fluid to hit them. But at the same time, I'm just so unbelievably annoyed that, you know, there was a fantastic opportunity that was totally missed there. Anyway, let's get started. So, the first things first is we probably do want a base runner, actually. Yeah, I mean, maybe we do want a base runner, but, you know, for now, we're going to wait until this research finishes. When research finishes, obviously, you get options for a whole bunch of new stuff. Also, you can do upgrades, which works on individual units. As you can see, let's get some light assault vehicles for now. So, for example, LAV Armor 1. Light assault vehicle Armor 1 improves LAV's defense capabilities. So, you know, a major reason that I think this game is so unbelievably great is that it's so very flexible. It gives you a whole bunch of options. You know, it says you don't have to do anything. I mean, you can build whatever build you want. You know, there's nothing to tell you what to do. We do have some enemy units over here. That's okay. Let's engage. Let's engage. We want to take this fight to them because we have got the ability. Oh shit, we need the engine pack for that. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit, and we'll talk about these little arrows in a little bit. But you know, we're chasing them down for now. Fingers crossed we're going to be able to do some LAV assault pack. That's exactly what we need. Yeah. Salvager under fire, really? Oh, that's bad luck. Alright, so what we do is we highlight the units that we want to attack, and then we control around the group. And that basically means that they're going to target one unit down first, and then they're going to focus down the next unit. I think that that's the best way of going about things. Also, this sort of strategic view gives you a nice little view of how things are going. And things seem to be going very well, thanks very much for asking. Alright, so as you can see, there's a whole bunch of resources around the map, you know, that have got stored CUs, construction units, and stored RUs, research units. And yeah, that's not too bad. Oops. Wrong thing down here. Oh. There we go. Let's get armored assault vehicle. That's exactly what we need. I would like that very much, thank you. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to follow you, and then we want to go back. So if we can take advantage of killing this salvager, then that would be super, super good. Also, the base runner, that's something that we totally want to take advantage of killing as well. So, economically, we want to try and punish this dude. Yeah, so we want to... No. That was the wrong button to click. The wrong button to click. I should not have controlled that. Well, we're going to be doing some damage, which is the important thing, and we're going to be, you know, making sure that they can't really do as much as they would like to be doing. And fingers crossed, that should give us a little bit of time to complete our armored assault vehicle fabrication. I noticed that he has already done the same, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but hey-ho. Alright, we're just going to build a couple more salvagers, and we're probably going to build some of these bad boys. That's right, because they're really, really good. Okay. Also, what we can do is we can put different points into... Oh. Shit. That's real bad. That's real bad. He's gonna harass the salvagers for days. There we go. Alright. Okay, so, I know I'm not doing a very good job of explaining it right now, am I? I really am it. Alright. Salvager should be going all the way over here. Salvage that. Salvage should be going over there. Yeah, we really should be trying to chase that down if at all possible. Alright. Yes, as I was saying, we're going to be talking about combat right now. Alright, so the thing about combat that you have to know is that it works very, very, very differently. Except it works very, very, very similarly to games that you would... You know, it works very, very similar to principles in other games that you would expect. So, for example, if you go into the attack interface, you can do that by pressing A. You can see all of the different terrain types. So you can see the neutral terrain, or the terrain that you're on right now. You can see higher terrain, and you can see terrain that's lower than you. And vehicles shooting from a higher terrain have an advantage, which is super, super cool. We need to be doing a heck of a lot more. I'm going to take missile battery fabrication. I'm also going to take heavy vehicles armor, so that we can just do as much, you know, as much damage as possible, and make sure that everybody stays alive. Yeah, so it's really, really cool how the height differences work, and it really does. What's this? Somebody not doing something? Yeah, you should be. Oh, goodness gracious me. Yeah, so everybody should be doing something right now. Okay, this is a bad engagement. So what we can do is we can use this dude's special ability, which is smoke, which means that nobody's going to be able to fire at us through that smoke, because they don't have visual range. Now, bear in mind that we should be able to fairly well deal with these guys. Not necessarily, but hey-ho. Alright, we've got some pretty severe nonsense going on right now. Alright, we want to move around here and try and engage from a better position. If at all possible, we're also going to have to... Well, let's get the upgrade carrier production, because why not? Bear in mind that, you know, we're wasting a lot of production because I'm trying to talk and do all of this shenanigans at the same time. Okay, that's another thing. Yeah, so when you see these red lines, it basically means that the terrain is such that it doesn't allow you to... Put a smoke over there, so that those guys theoretically can't fire, and we can just take out this guy in our own sweet time. Theoretically. Alright, so when we reach 25 out of 25 capacity, we click D, and boom, we get a little logistics module, and it allows us to produce a heck of a lot more people. Now we're going to get fighter and gunship fabrication purely because I want to show you exactly what it's like to control the fighter. I think it's really, really cool. Can we get up here? Get up high? Yeah? And then shoot. Because you get your nice little bonus. Still got a unit over there. I mean, we're not doing hugely well, but in fairness, this is the best I have ever done against the AI. And that's saying something. That really is saying something. I feel that the AI is unbelievably awesome. It really, really is. Now, let's also get some missile batteries, because we need some of them missile batteries to protect our base, please. Okay, we're doing well over there. I would also like to show you some... oh god, railguns. Railguns. We need LAVs. LAVs. LAVs are the best. I really should start hotkeying it a lot more. But, okay, we need another logistics module. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so basically when you get a logistics module, it adds extra capacity, which is kind of nice. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, that's really annoying. Okay. Now, something that I should probably be doing is I should probably be control keying. So, missile battery, you want to... Missile battery, thank you. You want to stay stationed over there, and you want to stay stationed over there. But we want to control key all these to control group 1, which is very, very nice. I really, really do like the way that it works. It flows very, very nicely. Let's get some more of these bad boys. Alright. Yep, now they've got aircraft. Thank God that we've got these missile batteries, and we can actually effectively deal with them. We are about to retaliate in a similar fashion, but unfortunately we don't have any of these resource units at the moment, which kind of sucks. Also, another thing is that the names of, you know, construction units and resource units, pretty generic. You know, I'm not really an unbelievably huge fan, but hey ho. Okay, more armored assault vehicles, please. Literally, that's what we need right now. I could do with some railguns, but you know what? I'm gonna pass on that, thanks. I'm gonna pass on that. I would actually also like to get out a base runner and actually show you what a base runner does. A base runner is really, really freaking awesome, and I like it a lot. And especially in the campaign, it is very, very useful for what you need to do. Now, as soon as this base runner is done, we can be very, very happy with ourselves. All right. Yeah, it sucks that we're not up on the hill. I mean, it's stupid that we're not up on the hill. Okay, move up here. I'm smoking again just to make sure that we can get in a good position. Are they still higher than us? That's unbelievable. I really did not think that that would be the case. Anyway, we've got the base runner now. So the base runner can do a whole bunch of stuff. It can do the collect artifact, which is not in this mode, as we've already talked about. And we can also launch long-range probes, which we are actually probably going to do. Let's do that right now to make sure that we have some vision on what's going on. And we'll also deploy an anti-aircraft turret, which is pretty cool. And this base runner is really, really useful in the campaign, as I've already told you. And I like it a lot. I really, really do. We're going to get railgun fabrication. Railgun fabrication is majorly, majorly important. It's really, really cool. Alright. Can we please just finish up here? Are you just not doing anything? Do we need a support cruiser to assist you? Well, we'll get some battle cruisers. We'll get some battle cruisers very, very soon indeed, if possible. Wow, this guy's taking so much damage. It's crazy. All right, let's go. We've got some armored assault vehicles, which is okay. We can stay happy with that. We are being bombed a little bit, but that's all right. Fingers crossed we'll be able to take out these LAVs. Armored units tend to be a lot better against LAVs, which is something to remember. Okay, we do actually have the ability to build aircraft, which is something that I really, really do want to do, because aircraft are super, super awesomely fun, and I really, really do like them. Let's get some... We do want... I don't know what we want, actually. I mean... I don't know what we want. I don't know what we want. Well, we'll get a support cruiser, and I'll show you exactly what that does. It's very, very cool indeed. What the heck? I suppose we can take one of those. That doesn't really matter. I was more looking to get some more salvagers. Alright. You guys can chill out here for a little while. Missile battery can go over here, and the plane should have been constructed. Yeah, so we've got the ability to launch airstrikes now, which is super unbelievably powerful. Alright, where are we being attacked? We're being attacked over there. That's fine. I can deal with that. We can just tell the plane to drop its very, very, very potent payload on these armored assault vehicles over there. Yeah, wow, he's got way more upgrades than I do. He really, really does. Heavy vehicle armor. Let's get heavy vehicle armor so that we can be a little bit more protected. You are gonna. Oh no 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 no. I mean, yes, that's okay, but I'm not a fan. Let's deploy a turret down here. In fact, no, let's deploy a turret down here and just shoot the shit out of these LAVs. Yeah, that was a really, really dick move on their part, but hey ho. Got a couple salvagers. I'm going to control group 1 these guys, and I'm going to send them down here. And they're going to go and extract some minerals from me. For me, should I say. And when they do that, they basically just take their minerals to this support cruiser, rather than all the way back to the main carrier, which works really, really well. And it means that we can drive much less far. Oh, you kidding me? Our aircraft was taken out. That sucks dick, son. That's really sucky. Okay, also we can move the carrier. I hope I said that. Yeah, but we can totally move the carrier. I don't really know why we would ever really need to. Yeah, I suppose we'll do the mortar thing. Just for a bit. Yeah. Not going to do much damage, but it's a special ability, I suppose, and if this guy's going to die, then we might as well use him. Alright, control group 1, you are engaging. Good, so what we can do is we can turn off the disable resource controller, which allows... What? Why? Okay, why are you not taking from this? What? Why? Via salvage or demolition charges. Oh, of course, I forgot about that. There we go. Demolish it. Demolish. Wrong one. Demolish it. Demolish it, please. Alright. There we go. Fantastic. And now we've got access to a whole bunch of new units. A whole bunch of new units. A whole bunch of new resources, which is kind of nice. And you also go over there. And now you will just report back to your master, and everybody's happy. Alright. Mortar there. Sucks how we're taking a little bit of damage. I'll put our point into weapons so that our carrier can actually do something. Unfortunately, our carrier is fairly useless at actually doing anything at the moment. Let's go for tactical bomber fabrication. It's going to take a while to actually complete itself, but that's okay. We're taking fairly heavy casualties. I mean, this is easy, folks. This is really easy. Like, this is supposed to be the simplest of the simple. I mean, what have I done to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this? Alright, do we have access to the mortar again? Yeah, we do. Enemy contact. There's a lot of enemy contact. That seems to happen a lot these days. Yeah, I mean, tactical bombers, I would love to get some more tactical bombers. Or, you know, not even tactical bombers, just normal strike fighters. Don't they look so unbelievably badass? Like, tell me they don't look badass. They really, really do. Carrier production, we don't really need to upgrade that because, you know, we're maxing out carrier production at the moment. You and you head down here and do that over there. In fact, no, we don't. We only need one. Where's more resources? There's more resources over there. Yeah, we can take advantage of that. Oh crap, we need some...
The command carrier must place additional fleet capacity deployable.
We need some armored dudes over there. Fleet capacity, I'll get fleet capacity. Let's get the bombers out. Strike bombers out, strike fighters out. We'll do it. We're also gonna put our points into armor so that we don't take as much damage, which kind of sucks. Oh, that's a missile battery standing right next to our base. That's stupid. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't like that one bit. Another mortar. fantastic. So, as you can see, this game is very intense. I like it a lot. I mean, obviously, I'm not at all, you know, I'm not at all good at it. I don't make the claim to be, but I do like it, and this is going to be a game that I think I stick around with for a long, long time to come. Let's smoke on into them. Yep. So as you can see, everything sort of quietens down when we smoke. And there we go. Fight him. Fight him. Oh my god, they've got an assault cruiser and a battle cruiser. Oh my goodness me. This is gonna be something. We haven't even unlocked them yet. Like, holy shit. We've just never had enough of these stinking resource units. Which kind of sucks, I guess. Smoke again. Don't let them see us. Don't let them see us. I mean, look at how much damage they do. These guys are vicious. Absolutely vicious, aren't they? I mean, we could probably build some railguns. I'll show you some railguns, actually. Railguns are pretty darn cool. And we'll set a rally point as here, and we'll move the carrier this way because we ain't sticking around. We ain't sticking around to feel the shittiness of that. Oh my goodness. Well, ripperoni pepperoni, frienderonis. Yeah, look at that. Look at that railgun. That railgun is like the sniper unit of this game. We're gonna retaliate. You know, railgun to railgun. We're also going to fire some smoke right over yonder. Now, there are some really, really cool things that you can do with smoke. There are some really, really cool things that you can do with smoke. And basically, what you can do is you can separate the units, right? So you can separate their units, and he can still actually see around things, which does throw a little bit. Also, armor is fractured by the high velocity round. Target armor is reduced for 10 seconds. That's kind of cool. It's kind of essential if you're shooting at big dudes. Alright. Oh my god. Target this dude. Target this dude. And that's a passive anyway, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Fucking hell. I mean, yeah. That's the AI for you, folks. Holy hell, it's vicious. It is very, very vicious, especially on easy mode, apparently. Yeah, and yeah, we're just gonna suicide our carrier now. There's pretty much nothing left for us, but hey, I flippin' love this game. You know, I play like shit, and I still bloody well love it. It is really, really fucking awesome. I mean, look at all of this stuff. Look at the models. Look at them. They're gosh darn beautiful. Obviously, as I say, as they, you know, like literally pass through each other. But oh my goodness, I do love it. I mean, look at our carrier. Look at our carrier. I mean, it is taking damage, but look at it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. The explosions, the smoke, the light assault vehicles, look at them all. It's absolutely fantastic. It really, really is. I'm in heaven, you know? I'm in heaven, and this is one of those games where I'm like, yes, I absolutely am shit, and I totally want to get better. Because I wanna beat my opponent down with all of this dirty assault cruiser nonsense. I really want to. I mean, I think early resources are the key, and the fact that I just mucked around and didn't get a support cruiser for a while kind of sucked. But hey ho. Yeah, I mean, we can view the map and see what the heck is going on at the end. Why not? I mean, oh man, I love the map as well. The map is really, really nice, and the fact that, you know, the terrain really impacts your playstyle, I think that that's very, very cool. So interesting to note, he actually moved his carrier down to this this resource area once he was done with it. Yeah, he was right on top of his resources. Now, what we should have done is we probably should have come around and started whacking away at these logistics modules, because those logistics modules obviously give you extra unit capacity, and if we'd taken away that capacity from him, then he wouldn't be able to do anything with you know, he wouldn't be able to build any more units, so he wouldn't have been able to do anything as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, you know, there's a whole bunch of different strategies. You can go air, you can go land. It's just really, really awesome, and I think that this game is going to be, wow, probably a highlight of 2016 for me. I am going to play this game for hours. It is absolutely fantastic. That whole rebindable key business, you saw why I didn't like it. You know, there was an example of you know, the hotkeying just being absurd, like really, really weird. So yeah, I guess it's fine, but it just doesn't really make sense to me. And the fact that you don't have the ability to rebind those keys really kind of ticks me off just a smidgeroony. Really does annoy me a little bit, but hey, what can you do? Well, I suppose you can just sit and complain and talk in your videos. I mean, look, he collected like 2 times the resources that I did. And that's on bloody easy mode. I mean, fuck me, I'm bad. Holy shit. I am very, very bad. He built double the units that I did. But he lost more units than I did. Hey, hey, we did something. And I destroyed more units than he did. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. Yeah, so this is Homeworld Deserts of Kharak. I really, really like it. I hope you guys do as well. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and I think everybody is going to totally love it. It is a fantastic new collection. A fantastic new collection? No, a fantastic new addition to the Homeworld sort of story, taking a story that, you know, previously only existed in space and controlling armadas in space, and has stuck it on a desert planet that is dying. I mean, we'll find that out in the campaign. I mean, you'll find that out in the campaign if you watch my other videos, but wow, really, really good game. Thoroughly recommend you pick it up, and hopefully we see a long life of this game with perhaps some added expansions with extra units and stuff. I mean, that would be pretty freaking epic. I don't know, but maybe that's just my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching this this review and gameplay preview. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.